Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Melina's here to stay, darlings. Now, guys, who likes Melina's videos? Who likes Melina's videos, darling? Alright, guys, I want to say a couple things here. So, a lot of people are very much like when you watch music or you listen to music or you see different things in Hollywood, a lot of people are about, finding money, finding looks, beating out people that are, not trying or not doing anything. It's a very competitive world, especially in the music industry where you're just like you're just like I can do better than you. I don't need you. I'm better than you. That kind of world is common in that industry. Like Cardi B, for instance, like everything she does is like a show thing, and it's like a total like I'm gonna outdo you, and I'm gonna have a better man, and I'm gonna do this and that. So we all want those things for ourselves, and we all strive to get better. We all strive to do well. We all strive to be like, hey, you know what? I can outdo this situation. A lot of people have a hard time with their exes, and they want to move past them and say, hey, you know what? You were my ex. You really hurt me bad. I can do better than you. I don't need you at all. A lot of people, and there are people that are divorced and different things. Of course, they're not going to feel too good. The whole world revolves around surpassing and being like, I can do better. I can outdo you. I don't need you. You might like me, but I can get better. Or there are some people that try to date people for money, that try to date people for cars, that try to date people to get houses. It's crazy the world we live in, and sometimes you're just like, hey, you know what? Sometimes you're just like, you're like, you're like, well, look, I'm in this world too, and I see these music videos, and I'm like, I'm like, yes, I can outdo people. Yes, I'm gorgeous. Yes, I can do better. And of course, for me, it makes sense that I'm like that. And then you go about your day and you're just like, you see people and they're the same way, and you're like, it's really tough to meet people to date. Like I have got my wife, of course, but but some people to date, like you're just like, a lot of people are very kind of like conservative and very kind of like they just kind of seem like, well, a lot of people aren't interested, right? Like, or there might be like, a lot of people, the people that aren't interested in me usually think I'm too good for them. That's why they're not interested. So I think anyway. I have no clue, but I'm pretty sure. So I'm like, when you go into this world and you're like, like Britney Spears, for instance, right? Like Britney Spears, Sam Asghari is so good looking. No, I don't consider him that good looking, but everybody in the world probably thinks he's like super good looking, and Britney's like so pretty, and she lives in like this huge mansion, and they have this great life together, and they're videotaping their romance. We all want that in life. We all strive to get that. We all want the riches, the fame. We all want those things, and we all want people to be like, hey, look at me, I can outdo you, I can do this, I can do that. So I'm exactly the same way. I'm friendly, of course, but sometimes people are just not friendly, and you're just like, why am I being friendly if they're not being friendly, right? So I mean, I'm like that, I'm very much like, but I want to do it in a way that's friendly, right? Like I want to do it in a way that's like, because you know, if I'm going to do collaborations on here with people that I want to date, of course I'm going to bring people that I like. And yes, they're going to be drop dead gorgeous. Yes, they're going to be gorgeous. And so when I put them on here, we're just going to do scenarios. We're not going to be like rubbing it in people's faces that we're gorgeous, but we could obviously, but I think what we're going to do is just be like really creative and just be fun with it. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. But I mean, the funny thing is, even though even though we live in a world like that where everybody wants the American dream, when you have the American dream, you show it off. We live in a world like that, but people do appreciate seeing that. Like Sam Asghari and Brittany are so cute together, and they just look so good together that it really kind of solidifies how you feel about couples and how you feel about how you are in a couple relationship and how you feel about who your partners are, you know? I'm very lucky because I'm gorgeous. So when I have the same kind of situation as Brittany, I'll have someone with me by my side. I mean, my wife could do it, but she doesn't like being on camera that way. She would rather do runway modeling. So I mean, I could have someone on my side, a guy, pretty good-looking guy, buff, strong guy, or a pretty girl, thin waist, small size, that kind of thing. I'd love to do that with people. With COVID getting better, it might be a lot easier now. But I mean, there's still some people trying to make sure COVID's getting better, but before they do anything. But to do collaborations would be really fun and just to have fun with it. Um, but it's like I think it's really kind of like I think it really says a lot to live in a society where you can strive for that. And when you have that, you can show it off, and people like to see it. So it really encourages people to be like, hey, Marco and Melina have a really good man or woman with them in the video, but it's just a pleasure to see. And we love Marco and Melina, and maybe Mello, of course, being with good people and dating people and doing this. And people are so supportive, right? Like, I think it's really nice to see. I think someone like Celine Dion's been single for a while, right? If we see her with a man, I'm not sure she's dating someone now, but if we see her with a man as rich and powerful as she is, we're really supporting her. We want her to have that. It's beautiful, to see love, especially like someone like Sam Asghari and Britney Spears. They're perfectly matched. I don't know about you guys, but when I see those two together, I honestly think they are so perfect for each other. It's uncanny. Like you're just like, oh my god, like you two are the cutest. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye now.